Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Let me greet you in the Islamic manner. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is how we Muslims convey our greetings to each other, for it is peace that we convey to each other, for it is peace that we want, and it will give us a good morning and a great day. My brothers and sisters in Islam, mga pagariakan, mga lukasakan, sa akin pagari kakay Adel Tamano. Ang sinabi ko po, ako po ay ang kapatid ni Adel Tamano. Baka hindi po nila kilala eh. Okay. Sabi ni Adel, nakababatang kapatid. Maraming salamat. Anyway, distinguished guests, my president, our future president, Manny Villar, again, salam. It is indeed a privilege for me to introduce our guest speaker. Attorney Adel Tamano hails from an illustrious ancestry. He is the son of the late NP Senator Mamintal Tamano and Bai Jamila sa Marawi Marantau Hadja Putri Zoraida Abbas, who sits over there. She too is an achiever, being a former commissioner of the National Commission on the Role of Filipino Women and a civic leader. His grandfather, Datu Tamano Bacaraman, on his father's side, was the first Maranao municipal judge of Tamparan, married to the daughter of the first Sultan of Masyu, Bai Jamila. On his mother's side, his late grandfather was the late Judge Makapanton Abbas, the first Muslim Court of First Instance judge, and his wife was the late Siti Rahma Yahya, daughter of Sheikh Ismail Yahya of Yemen and Bayam. He was the first Muslim presidente of Malita, Davao. Coming from a family of achievers and leaders, he too is making a dent in our history. Let me tell you about his education. Adel was educated in 3 prestigious universities. Ateneo de Manila, where he took his AB in Economics and Juris Doctor. University of the Philippines, where he took his Masters of Public Administration, and Harvard University in the United States of America, where he was a scholar. Adel is the youngest university president of PLM. Is the first Filipino Muslim president of the university in Metro Manila. He spearheaded an adult education program, sorry, but I have to use this, in PLM that provides instruction to janitors and other low-income earners such as vendors. He has been a law professor where he lectured at Ateneo de Manila, Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Maynila, Institute of Law in Far Eastern University. He was also a lecturer in constitutional law and legal writing, and at times economics. He was also a professor and lecturer at the University of the East and Mindanao State University, and of course De La Salle University. He also is a legal writer with almost 10 years of teaching in several reputable schools in the country. Adel also has a passion in writing, as evidenced by the law textbooks he has written and articles he has published in law journals and local broadsheets. May I enumerate the 4 books which my brother authored. the Handbook on Impeachment under the 1987 Constitution, The Last Unicorn, The Quest for the Modern Islamic State, the proposals for reform of the congressional rules on impeachment to prevent misuse of the anti-harassment provisions, lawyers' review, and the impeachment of Justice of the Supreme Court, a political analysis. So he's not only a good writer, he is also a very, very good singer. Maybe one of these days, we will make him sing. On the lighter side, I would like to give you a preview of what Adel is through different stages in his life. Don't worry, I won't divulge any secret of yours. Well, as a child, he was such a darling that he seldom cries and always shares his toys with other children. He learned to speak English by watching Sesame Street. And Adel, in his teens, was into music that he became a member of the famous La Salle Cundirana, where famous singers like Gary Valenciano and Ogie Alcacid have started also. So if he wanted to go to the path of being a musician, he could have been a great singer. But I think the political one would suit him best. In his college days, he was passionate with his bodybuilding. He grew wings as big as Superman, which made him the kilabot ng mga kolegyala in Ateneo. But one thing with Adel, he is a one-woman man, meaning he has integrity with regards to his feelings and beliefs. Well, before I tell you too much about Adel, with much pride, I would like to give you my brother Adel Tamano, inshallah, our future senator.